scoop, the inside story, sounds more like a reporter than an undercover agent. Bob Dub came for the chance to study and research. Scientists, lousy bunch of white ties. I've no taste for them. The final member of my team is Frank Sims, a U.S. retired SEAL. Our mission was simple: find out any information on possible Russian attacks, and if threat is found, disable it. I, I can still feel the cold chill of heavy snow. Bob Dub asked that we stop so he could take snow samples, while Frank and I argued over scientists being allowed on missions. Day 2, Jack made camp. After a bit of coffee on a winter day, we headed northwest until about 9 o'clock. I saw faint image of military, almost German-looking men just appearing from the dark shadows. Dots no bigger than splinters, punctured or skinned. At that moment, my eyesight seemed to have disappeared. When my vision returned, it was no longer snow and trees. Instead, it is cold cement. I could and still cannot see any windows or doors. Nevertheless, some sort of invisible barrier tapped me in. The puzzling thing is that though there is no windows, doors, or light fixtures, the room is lit up like daylight. I am beginning to wonder if I might have dozed off some time. On the other hand, maybe I was not unconscious, and this is all a dream. Day 3, a heavy, plump god looks like a cross between a wino street bum and a sci-fi horror flick. Somehow unknown to me, he opened the nothing and came in. His drunken, creepy moan left my stomach entangled with knots and cramps. A skinny hand-like glass is placed on the cement floor. I demand to know what was going on, and with no use, so I stopped. Day 5, dinner time. They took me to a food lunch room on the northern side of the place. Apparently, there was concern with weight loss. Anyway, I overheard some discussing about Armageddon and some other that I couldn't make out. Day 6. How say, correction, who says you cannot find a library in a strange alien place like this? I say, ha. Since I happen to be going to the library, it is another thing they let us do for guess they do not want us to be a bunch of jelly brains. I found a book, Hidden, Time, Hidden States, by an unknown author. Most of the books in the library were unknown or unnamed authors. While the book talked about science and other stuff that was not known to my society or me. However, I could not help wondering where the books came from. No books with these titles are found anywhere but here. I found a note in the back of my book with only numbers, no words, 58337, then repeated reverse, 73385, then scrambled in groups of 10, 30s, and 70s. But what does it make? At the right corner of the library, there seemed to be some sort of hollow info unit. My fingers tapped out the numbers on the thin keyboard. A clocked female image appeared. "Hello, Jim Wheat," said the hollow image. "How did you know my name?" I said in puzzlement. "I have special software for detecting names," she said. "Meaning you're not going to tell me, you lousy machine?" I said with a bit anger emotion. Then the computer answered precisely, "But I am not lousy. I am just confidential of subjects that should not be pried into, such as how I know your name." The hollow unit said, "Later on, I started to ask it questions like, is the Earth going to die? In addition, what will happen to the human race?" She replied, "The end is only the beginning." Some answers have no questions, and some questions have no answers. Nevertheless, the dove follows the question into the heavens. Answers and questions are looking for something beyond the world you know, to somewhere beyond that you see. "What are you looking for, Jim?" said the unit. "Nothing," I said, while trying to hide a lie. "Only dead look for nothing. However, you are not dead, or are of the dead. Do you believe, then?" I said in question tone. "Believe is something of the living, but I am a machine, a subject of..." Turning the page. "Programs and codes. I am a box of intel, but I know my purpose, my reason for life," said the unit. "What do you mean, life? Computers are just machines existing for man," I said boldly. "A slave is not his master, nor his master a slave. I am no more. As for now, ghosts come of people who died, but some come from people with dates on their heads, debts on their heads, from New Prince of the Saddle or Mistlands, It is a place that is not and lives not, but dies not on the dip of hell, but it is not governed by hell, nor is it governed by heaven. It is governed by self. Murakavanus is not the devil of hell, or hell is not his territory. Think of him like islands, each with a king and bride. Each island becomes like a state with laws and rulers of their own. Still, they are connected by one, said the unit. One with three, I asked. Ah, but you are forgetting the neutralizer, said the unit. What neutralizer? I said in a crashing tone. The one that keeps things running, said the unit. Wait, are you telling me there is a president beyond these walls, to a place beyond? No, this is some mumbo jumbo. You're confusing the data, I said with confidence. I'm a unit, a robot of Intel design. I do not do confusing. If confusing is found, it is because of humanness, not robotic. As fail as mumbo jumbo, I do not know the definition of that word, so I cannot answer it properly, said the unit. Properly? No, it's just a machine, I said, trying to calm down from anger. I am the sum of my parts, the image of my visionaries, the info of my gins, the understanding of human by absorbing the sight and updating myself frequency. It is all me from many others to one that is me. She ended with that. However, that was the end of our speech together. I am not sure who made it, but it seemed very intelligent. But because of timer speech, its talks do not last forever. However, wow, hologram. I thought that was sci-fi. Turns out I was wrong. Today, I'm not sure the date or the time, so I will end today. Signed, Jim Wheat, in the year 530 AD.